Next week will see the 104th anniversary of the beginning of the Battle of the Somme in 1916. The date of the 1st of July is widely commemorated and remembered here, especially because of the actions of the 36th Ulster Division. Volunteers from right across Ulster found themselves in some of the fiercest fighting of the opening day of the battle. When the division were relieved and left the front line on the 2nd of July, they reported almost 5,000 casualties and almost 2,000 of those were dead. Of the 9 Victoria Crosses awarded for the actions on the 1st of July, 4 were won by members of the Ulster Division, and indeed the division would win a further 5 Victoria Crosses before the end of the Great War. Captain Wilfred Spender, an English officer serving with the Ulster Division and an eyewitness to the attack, famously reported, "I am not an Ulsterman, but yesterday, the 1st of July, as I followed their amazing attack, I felt that I would rather be an Ulsterman than anything else in the world. My pen cannot describe adequately the hundreds of heroic acts that I witnessed. The Ulster Volunteer Force, from which the division was made, has won a name which equals any in history. Their devotion deserves the gratitude of the British Empire." In his official history of the Great War, Lieutenant Colonel John Buchan records the division's actions in these words: "North of Thiepval, the Ulster Division broke through the enemy trenches, passed the crest of the ridge, and reached the point called the Crucifix in the rear of the first German position. For a little while they held the strong Schwaben redoubt, where, enfiladed on 3 sides, they went on through successive German lines, and only a remnant came back to tell the tale. Nothing finer was done in the war. The splendid troops drawn from those volunteers who had banded themselves together for another cause now shed their blood like water for the liberty of the world." This year our traditional church services and memorial parades cannot take place due to the current restrictions, and our desire to ensure the health of our members and the wider public is protected. Small local commemorations with less than 10 people and appropriate social distancing are permitted, but organisers must take care to ensure that crowds do not gather. We have, however, created a number of relevant resources which can be found on our website to assist you learn more about the Battle of the Somme and to allow you to mark this important anniversary at home. These include short historical articles, craft ideas, as well as a suggested template for a short act of remembrance. The next edition of the Orange Standard will be published on the 1st of July. This edition will preview our 12th at Home celebrations as well as Orange news from around the country. If you haven't already, why not sign up for your free to read copy? Simply enter your email at the address below. And finally, a few words from our Assistant Grand Master, Worshipful Brother Derek Reaney.
Hello everyone, and greetings from County Tyrone. As we approach the 12th of July, we recognise that the 330th anniversary of the Battle of the Boyne will this year be very different for all of us. It's important to remember that under the current guidelines our parades cannot go ahead, and our usual activities in halls still remain impossible. Our traditional events draw large numbers of people as participants and spectators, and crowds spread coronavirus. Some districts are planning to host drive-in services, which are currently permitted under the government guidelines. The more information and advice is available from our staff at headquarters. Restrictions are gradually easing. We will continually review the situation and keep members updated of all relevant developments. Our website contains lots of resources and ideas as how you and your family might celebrate the 2020 12th at home. These include craft videos, history facts, as well as our pop-up internet radio station, Radio Boyne, which will be broadcast from the 10th to the 13th of July. Have a look for yourself and get your children or grandchildren involved in preparations for the big day. Whatever your plans, please ensure that you comply with the current health guidelines and advice so that we all can enjoy the 12th in a responsible and, most importantly, in a safe way.